What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Golf Simulator videos. We're back today with the Rapsodo MLM 2 Pro portable golf launch monitor to show you guys an all new feature. They have now added target range. So it's really cool to see that there are new features and enhancements being added, especially when you're talking about a device that has a subscription to access all these additional various software features. So it's also cool that they listen to feedback. So this is actually a beta. They're taking feedback from the current beta users. They're going to make changes, enhancements, fixes, all those type of things. I want you guys to comment below if you're a Rapsodo MLM 2 Pro user. Make sure that you maybe comment on what I'm going to share in this video, on what you think, and then also any additional feedback you have. They read the comments, and I also share that feedback with them directly. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I really appreciate you guys watching as always. And if you're looking to purchase any golf simulator hardware, software, anything along those lines, make sure you check out the links in the description. You can also email me. I pin that to the top of the comments. It helps support the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and dive right in. You'll see on this new play range, I should say play menu, you'll see target range at the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and select that. And then range or net. So if you're playing in a net or a simulator like I am, you're going to select net. We're going to use a premium ball, which is the Callaway RPT Chrome Soft X. Current elevation here should be about 850 or so, 883. I'm here in Michigan. Graphics quality is high. And then continue. Now I'm using iPad Pro 11-inch USB-C dongle to HDMI running up to a WUXGA projector. It's actually a pretty simple setup. You have questions on that, feel free to reach out. Now let's talk about this all new menu you guys haven't seen before. As I mentioned, look at that picture. This is a full-blown practice facility. I mean, you have short targets, short greens, mid greens, island greens, fairways. I mean, you name it. It's really cool. So first thing, target selection tee box. Now if you go left, center, or right, you're going to see that red dot moving down on the tee box. So depending on what target you're going for, you might want to change that selection of where you're hitting from. Then you have all kinds of various targets. You have these little short targets. You have greens that start opening up. Once you get to certain size greens, you'll see the red dots move about that green. All right, so I mean, you have all kinds of options here, and then you also have fairways. And now some might wonder, well, why would you use a fairway as a target? Well, for driving accuracy. So if you want to see how many fairways you hit out of 20 drives, you can do that. Now, for some of you long hitters, you'll notice that 325 is that deep green. You might be reaching that, but what a good opportunity to try to get home with your drive, see how many times you can actually hit a driver up on that 325 green. So all kinds of various options. I'm going to go to a challenging one right out of the gate. 77-yard shot to this little tiny target, and we're going to talk a little bit about the small targets and kind of my feedback right out of the gate. So I'm going to select my lob wedge, which is my 58 degree. Let's do a quick around the clock after we do our alignment. You'll see my ball is inside the box. I love using this camera view here, which allows me to really make sure that I'm dead center on my target. I'm going to start my session. Make sure you guys are level and centered to your target. It's important. But you'll notice it's a really nice graphical image. They've obviously added some elevation and different graphical enhancements, to the software. Its ability to run on a mobile device is cool. Upper left, you have target carry, total proximity. Upper right, change your club. Then you have this little mini map you can zoom out or in with. And then you can also scroll to the right, which gives you how many times you've hit the target, your best shot distance, average proximity, and average carry. So it's cool that they have those available. Down at the bottom, that's where you're going to be able to expand the different data metrics. If you want to select different data metrics, this little menu button, that little hamburger button, change metrics, replay your shot, audio on, view alignment, target settings, bird's eye view, and leave session. Now, as far as like bird's eye view goes, it's just really just an additional picture, of the range. All right. Then we can go ahead and get out of there. Down in the lower left, a quick little button to replay your shot, or the flag is going to take you back to the target selection we were at when we started. And we're pretty much ready to go. So let's go ahead and grab our 58 degree wedge. This is a challenging shot for me. I'm working on everything inside 100 yards as much as I can right now, because the facts of life are is if I'm in the fairway, I want to get it up within a close proximity to have a chance for birdie. And if I'm punching out and I miss the fairway or whatever, I need to get up and down. So, I mean, it's really important, in my opinion, to practice these inside 125 whatever shots. So 77 yards. I've been working on a little cut with my wedge. I can't hit it every time. It depends if my sequence and everything is proper. But let's see if we can land some up there on this little tiny target. The key is to get enough kind of spin. I mean, 8,400, that was pretty good. But see, I landed on the back, bounced off. So that carry was 81. So I jumped at that just a little too much. I need to soften it up. That happens sometimes when I get the video going. I get, talking. I'm, kind of worked up, and I also didn't really cut that as much as I'd like to. You see, it almost had a little draw. So I probably over-released it, gave it a little extra, bounce. I need to exit further left is what I try to do. And I'm trying to get these little cuts out of these wedges. See if I can do it. That was decent. Good spin again. Ball's going to the right as expected. Landed just in the front of the green. Not bad. But you can see, carried at 72 yards to actually roll a little past the green. I'm going to bring up my first piece of feedback that I would like to see them have. I would like to see you be able to go from carry to total in both ways of looking at it. So your metrics would be measured only by carry. So if you were to select instead of total carry, it would tell you how many times you hit the target. And I'll actually swap it out really quick. All right, so how many times you hit the target from your carry distance. So the first one hit the green, so technically I would be at 2 and 2. All right, and then my average proximity, average carry and everything, all that, the average carry would stay the same, but the average proximity would be only with my carry, not my total. And the reason is it just eliminates the ball physics, the green physics, and how the bounce and roll is. And so if you might be playing soft greens one day, hard greens another day, you just know where the ball needs to land. You're only focused on the carry, and you're not worried about the ball physics algorithm. So I'm gonna bring that up to them. And then it would also, if you selected carry right now, it'd change the red dot to actually where it landed. And then I would also like them to add a white dot for your target, because you'll notice when I show you guys another, I'll go to an iron shot up on a green or something, and you'll see that you can't really tell where the flag is. So let's hit one more of these. See if I can manage to hit 2 out of 3. It's a tough shot. The little cut worked though. See if that has a nice soft cut to it. Is it right again? Oh, just short. Just short, and I kind of got under that ball a little bit, and probably just didn't get as much oomph out of it. So 1 out of 3, you can see I got 1 short, 1 long, 1 right on the green. That's why you got to practice, guys, and this will dial you in. It really will. So I think that would be excellent to have the option to go between total and carry. Now we're going to go down to the lower left. I'll demonstrate shot replay. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? Replay shot. So it's cool if you wanted to do a screen record and share the video on social media, something with your friends, kind of a little flex you could have. Hey, check out this hole in one I just hit using my Rapsodo MLM 2 Pro. But let's go ahead and use, that's that little kidney bean. I mean, this, you want to talk about another challenging shot. Check this out. So not only is it 166 yards, I need to grab an 8-iron. But look where the target is. Now this is why I'd like to see the white dot. You actually can't quite tell, but that target I think is off to the left of this kidney bean. If they had the white dot up there, I think that would be really helpful. So a couple things I noticed right out of the gate. Let me know what you guys think. But all right, challenging shot. Haven't hit an iron yet today, so this should be fun. It could be good entertainment for you guys. That wasn't the best strike, but I think it might work out if it has the distance. Yeah, so it's going to land kind of in the front of the green. You can see my spin was a little low. I mean, when I'm not warmed up and not making the best strikes, that was just a very soft little 8-iron, tiny behind the ball. So, low spin, whatever, I'll take it. But you can see now I have the red dot and I can't quite tell how close it was to the pin. Now, don't get me wrong. All I have to do is swipe over here and you can see that was 14 feet away. But I would have to go to up in the upper left. If I was like 3 shots in, you wouldn't want to look at the average. You would want to look at the actual proximity of the last shot, which is in the upper left. All right, I hope that makes sense to you. Let's try to hit one more for you guys. I think feedback's going to be key on this. They could really dial this in. I mean, there's a lot of potential here. I mean, it's already great. So that should tug a little bit, I think. Yeah, just kind of over-released it. And look at, just like that, you missed the target. I mean, look how skinny that is. It's really challenging. Really challenging. I'll try to throw one more up there. We'll get 3 of each. So I've hit 1 target on there, 1 on here so far. Let's see if I can hit 2 out of 3. I mean, not a bad shot necessarily. Got a little more spin out of it. Oh, right by the pin, rolls past. We got 2 out of 3 on the 166 tiny little kidney bean. I mean, that's not bad. I really want to hear what you guys think on this. I mean, I think it's important for you to share your feedback in the comments. I'd love to see that they're developing and adding things to the software. Like I said, especially as a subscriber, you want to see that added value. So let me know what you guys think. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you want to see next. It's summertime here, trying to play some outdoor golf. We're doing some outdoor coverage as well, so make sure you check that out. But there'll be a lot more coming soon, so stay tuned.